Hello everyone, this is Heather from Heather Beco. I wanted to do my very first plan with me, and let's go ahead and get started. So this is what I use to plan in. It's an A5, it's the Louis Vuitton GM. I've already taken my inserts out, and so I plan, this current week, I plan on a week on 4 pages, and these are inserts that I designed along with my friend Katie from Luckety. Her and I just weren't loving all the inserts that were out there. We just wanted something very plain, nothing to be dictated for us, that we could just plan how we normally plan in an Erin Condren, but not have anything else going on. So this is what we came up with. I sell these in the shop. They're a week on 4 pages. So the way I do it is, this is kind of my sidebar. Then I do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then I use this column for like next week stuff. I use this, of course, for any notes, and then this is just decorative for me. I usually use bottom washi from the kits if I can use it in there. You know how some of them are horizontal, that it wouldn't look too good. Vertical, but so that's what I do with this column. I know Katie does hers a little different. I think she does Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then she does the weekend because she doesn't need a full column for the whole weekend. So what she does is she leaves this page out, and then the next week again she'll do the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, and then the last column will be the weekend as a whole. So anyway, let's go ahead and get started. So the kit that I'm going to be using is actually a printable kit. So if you watched my haul, I said in there that I've been buying some printed kits, but I normally buy printables. I like being able to just print them on my own. Sometimes I just don't want to wait for stuff, for new stickers or whatever. I can just do it on my own. So this is the full boxes. This kit's from Planner Shack. I believe it's, let's see, Wild and Sweet. So here's your full boxes. Bottom washi, fancy labels. This is, I believe, some cut washi. Glitter headers, full boxes, half boxes, fancy labels. Here's your checklist, more full boxes, more fancy labels, and I'll explain how I do all this. So I had actually started doing this earlier, then I decided I wanted to wait until all my studio lights came in and everything and try to do a plan with me. So that's why this column is down already. So that was all right here. Here's more cut washi, habit trackers, bill due, flags, and then your Monday through Saturday box, and then date covers, these little labels, and then third boxes. So whenever I do my printables, again, I don't need 8 sheets of stickers. I don't use that many stickers. So once I purchase the printable and I download it, I kind of cut and paste things together to give myself exactly what I'm gonna use in my kit. So like this page, I probably took something out right here. Let's see. This page is probably like this, but this of course is copy and pasted because I believe, let's see, yeah, this is the same boxes as this. So I use a lot of boxes, so I just printed these boxes twice. This page is like this, and then this page must be like this too. So anyway, it just gives me the freedom to do all the boxes that I normally use and not print and waste sticker paper and ink on stickers that I'm not going to use. There's no sense on printing a bunch of different things if they're just going to go in the trash eventually, because I don't use all of that. So anyway, and then I'm going to do, here's the washi that I'm going to be using. I don't know that I'll use all of it, but this is what I pulled. So this is all from Simply Gilded. I'm not sure if you're aware, but I am on the Simply Gilded team. I help moderate her Facebook pages. So if you have any questions about Simply Gilded or anything, feel free to ask. And then I pulled a bunch of different gold foiled stickers. Some I made, some I've bought, some are downloaded, things like that. So this is everything that I'm gonna use. So let's get started. Okay, so for my sidebar, I decided to use the Tall Girl, and then I always do a habit tracker to keep track of all my medicines. My medicines are very important that I take it because I have to take a chemo pill for 10 years. I finished chemo, gosh, I think I've been on that pill for 3 years, so I have 7 more years. So, and it's a pill that has to be taken every day. So I make sure to track it right here to make sure that I do take that pill every day. And then this, I do dinners. So let me see if I can find an icon. Oh, did I leave my, no, there they are. So here's a fork. Okay, so we'll put that little icon right there. And then let's go ahead and get our date covers down. I pulled these from Rose Colored Days. Let me find my headers. Please bear with me, I'm new at this. So, and then I always write down, because I always write down the dates at the top. I cannot tell you how many times I have put the wrong date down. More times than I care to talk about, really. Okay, so we'll go ahead and get these. I like to leave a little space. So now that I have my date headers, my date covers down, usually what I do is I put washi at the bottom. And okay, so let me grab my full boxes and see. I actually think that I'm going to use this Stardust one right here for the bottom. So usually what I do, and I can move this over here. Usually what I do is I kind of line them up. Find the end of this. And then I'll run it across the whole bottom. Here, and then I'll cut this edge off. Okay, so we've got that. Now I left a little bit of room so that I could run a 5mm on top of it, and I'll go ahead and do the pink on that one. And let me find the, sometimes that's the hardest part of using washi, is to find the, where it starts. Okay. And then, oh yeah, that looks cute. So we'll cut here, here, and then here. And I will do the same thing on this side. So we'll do this and then add this page in. So bottom washi is actually one of my favorite elements to kits. And I knew when I made these I was not going to be able to fit bottom washi in there on the bottom, but if I can use it on the side, I still feel like I get to use all the pretty bottom washi, well, most of it for the most part. But being able to use my Simply Gilded collection also makes me really happy, because like most people, I have a ton of it and I still continue to buy, but that's okay. I love it, it makes me happy. So, oh, okay, I didn't leave as much room on this side, so we'll have to, it'll be a little bit tighter fit, but that's okay. So my inserts are printed on premium, HP premium paper, and if you have to pull a sticker up, even washi, you will have to use undo. And cut that a little too much. You will have to use undo because it does tear. I love this paper. I love to write on it, but that is a drawback from using this paper. But again, it's such nice paper that I just kind of deal with it. Okay, so let's get started with how I plan. Now, I feel like I plan a little bit different than most YouTubers, Instagrammers, you know, whatever you want to call them. I don't, you know, have a formula, so to speak, for the way I do things. I don't treat the whole week as a week in whole, I guess. I think more this way. So I don't line my boxes all up at the same place. I just kind of put them wherever. Usually on Mondays, I don't even use a full box because usually Monday is my catch-up day from the weekend. You know, laundry, you know, just kind of catching up from everything on the weekend. So I normally don't even use a whole box on Monday, but during the quarantine, I'm not as busy. So I have been using a full box. Sometimes I cover it, sometimes I don't. I'm okay with layering over boxes and things like that. So, yeah, so I just feel like my style of planning is a little bit different. So I hope that you like how I do it. Let's see. And then, so usually on Monday mornings, the first thing I do every Monday morning is garbage pickup. I'll put that down for garbage pickup. So let's use this little icon. Okay. And then usually every Monday, I say I don't do things in a formula. I have a couple of things that I do every week the same way. See, I'll use a glitter header. And I like to leave a little bit of space in between, give myself a little bit of white space. And then I like to put a checkbox because again, this is always my day to get things done. So another thing that I always do on Monday is I mark down that it is payday for Etsy. Now, I know a lot of people mark it on Tuesday. We get the emails on Monday that is going into our account, but it actually doesn't go in until Tuesday. But I go ahead and put it on Monday since that's the day that I get the email. I mark, you know, I keep track of everything. So I'll go ahead and mark that down on every Monday. And then I know I have some Etsy, foiled Etsy stickers somewhere. Here we go. So these are from Sincerely D Designs. She's a printable shop. She's got lots of cute kits, lots of foil ready files. So I purchased this from her and downloaded it. She's actually one of my favorite shops. And then I'll go ahead and put Etsy right there. And then, let's see, so on Monday, Trash Day, checkbox, Etsy. I don't really have anything else going on, so I am going to go ahead and put a full box on here. Let's see where my full box is. Here we go. And I don't love this one, so maybe we can do this. And I'll go ahead and put that down here at the bottom. And then what I'll do for my header is I may alternate with this. I'll see how it goes, but I'll pull these perforated, Simply Gilded perforated, the gold bow, and if you just kind of pull, there you go. You got the exact header that you need, size header. So we put that down. Okay, so Monday is done. So since my full box is down here, I might go ahead and do my full box at the top for Tuesday. We'll go right here. And then, let's see. maybe let's do good morning since that's at the top. I'm not a big coffee drinker, but I do drink some coffee every now and then. Okay. Tuesday, and then so Tuesday is actually a very special day for me. If you follow me on Instagram or have followed me for some time, you know that I am a cancer survivor. I was diagnosed with breast cancer in 2015, and I was also diagnosed with renal cancer in 2016. So Monday is 5 years that I was diagnosed with breast cancer. And so I wanted to mark that. I mark it every year. Some years I don't really know how I'm going to feel until I wake up that day. The first couple of years was very hard on me. Unless you've been through it, it's really hard to explain. But the last couple of years have been better, and this is my 5-year anniversary. And once you hit 5 years, according to my doctors, all your statistics, you know, all the chances of reoccurrence drops drastically. So I hit that 5-year mark, and yeah, it feels good. It feels really good. So I definitely wanted to mark that. That deserves a full box. Not a full box, I'm sorry, a half box. And so we'll go ahead and do this and mark this down. Put that down. Okay, and then I have these stickers. I had made these for myself. I had actually printed them on the wrong sheet of the paper the first time I did it, but I made these little stickers to mark different things going through my journey. So let's see, let's go ahead and put it right here and put that on there. So to mark that milestone, which I can't even tell you how happy it makes me to still be here, you know, and my heart goes out to everyone who has fought breast cancer or is still fighting breast cancer. I've been there. It's tough. Push through. And ladies, please, 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 please do self-breast exams. It saved my life, and it can save yours too. So if you get nothing else out of this video, if you hate me and hate the way I plan and hate my videos or whatever, if you get nothing else out of this, please do self-breast exams, because it can save your life. I have no cancer history of any kind in my family, and I was diagnosed with stage 2 breast cancer, so it's very important. So moving on. So now that that's done, so I really don't have anything else coming up for Tuesday, so I'm gonna leave it blank. And like, this is left blank, so as things come up, I'll just add them in. I don't have to have my whole entire week planned out for me. I don't know what's happening, so I'm okay leaving this blank. I want to be able to have room to fill things in when I get to Tuesday. You know, I don't know what's going to happen yet. These are the things that I know are happening. That I don't mind putting in, but I want to leave space for those things that do happen. And on Wednesday, the only thing that I have to mark down is Washi Wednesday. And let's see, let's take this. This is Sincerely D Designs again. So I'm going to take this little flag, and I'm going to put this up here because I always try to post for Washi Wednesday. I've got, let's see, I'm sure we can pick one of these. So this is the Once More with Love sticker book from Michaels. I've got a ton of stickers in here. I use this book like crazy. These are from Tasseled Planner. So maybe we can use this color so there will be a little bit of a contrast. Washi Wednesday. And then after that, I don't really have anything else planned for Wednesday. So I'm actually gonna go ahead and do a full box right here underneath this. Let's see, let's do this one. So again, the rest of my day, empty. And I'm okay with it. I'm not mad about it. So on Thursday, I have nothing down for Thursday. It could be a lazy day. It could be a pool day. It can end up being a really busy day. But I don't really have anything that I need to pre-plan for or to mark down. So I'm going to go ahead and just put a full box anywhere. I don't need to have the headers to divide it evenly or whatever. I don't need all that. So I'm just going to stick it right here. That'll give me some room to put some stuff that may happen Thursday night. And it also gives me room for stuff that happens during the day. And then, so let's see, I did this. Let's do one of these, I guess, again. I really love these little perforated bow headers from Simply Gilded. Okay, oops, sorry, I keep kicking it. Okay, so Friday, let's see. I've got a couple things going on Friday. Okay, so I have the first thing, my internet bill is due. So I know we saw a bill due in here, yeah. So here's my bill due for my internet. Put that down. And then it is actually this day, the stay-at-home orders for Louisiana are supposed to end. So I'm gonna go ahead and mark that. And let's mark up one of these boxes. So we'll mark that. And let's see what kind of, I thought I had some little houses in here. Oh, maybe not. Oh, I guess I don't. Okay, well that's okay. How about we use one of these, let's see. How about one of these? Thumbs up, because I really hope that it's not extended again. There we go. It would be great if it's not extended again. I don't know if that's gonna be the case or what, but I would really love for that to not be extended. So, oh look, I do have a little house on here. Maybe we can put, let's see what I can figure out with this. Put this right here, maybe. Not great, but it'll work. Okay, so that's really all I have for Friday. So I'm gonna go ahead and figure out what full box I want to put down. And let's see, let's do this pink one. And maybe I'll go, let's see. Leave myself room for like a little quarter box or whatever. Okay, so let's put a glitter header on this one. And let's do this hot pink. Okay, we'll put that there. Okay, and again, I don't have anything else scheduled for this on Friday, so we'll go ahead and flip to the weekend. So for the weekend banner, usually what I do is I take a piece of washi, and then I have these weekend scripts from Sincerely D Designs that I have foiled. I usually just put a strip of washi and then I put this on there. And I was actually gonna use this one, but I don't know if it's gonna clash too much, because I wanna use this box. Maybe I can use that box down here. So let's move this out of the way. Okay, so let's try this one. Again, sometimes the hardest part of working with washi is just trying to find the end and getting it to, where is it? Oh, here we go. I was digging in it and I wasn't even the end of it. Does that, yeah. It just looks a little more pink and it makes this look a little peach. more peachy to me, but okay, we'll do that. Okay. And then we'll peel this. Okay, so I usually do like this and just try to center it as best I can. Okay, so I'm gonna want this box on the bottom, but first I need to mark. So every week I actually mark 2 trash events. I always mark to make sure we put the trash out on Sunday night, and so I'll use this one since I used the circle one on the other one. Right there. And then we'll put this box. Okay, and then I'll use, let's see, no, I'm gonna use a glitter header on this one, and I will use this pink one, lighter pink on this. There we go. And then on right here, I'll do this box, and I'll do this one up here. With this. Oh, it's kind of crooked, but that's all right. I'm okay with it. All right, so Saturday and Sunday, no idea what's happening, none. So I'm gonna go ahead and start for my next week. So usually what I do is if the kit has, oh, it has a this week. I thought it was next week. That's okay. I have some next week's scripts. Let me grab those real quick. So here's my little next week's scripts. And these are some that I just made for myself. If I can get it. There we go. And I usually put it at the top right here. Okay, and then I usually this, I'm gonna go ahead and cut this off. I didn't realize it had a little space right there for you to write on, or I would have put the next week in that, but I'll just cut that off like that. It's not the greatest or straightest, I guess, but I'll go ahead and do that. So then I'll mark the things that will be coming up next week that, you know, just highlights or whatever, things that I need to remember. So let's see, we can move this. So then, let's see. On here, I usually do a little bit of washi up here just to give it a little decoration. So I'll use this bow. I love to use all the different sizes of washi. I've tried to talk myself into loving only one size, but I can't. I love them all. So I use them all. Do that. Cut this right here. Okay. And then usually, let's see, we do Sunday, Saturday, Friday, Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday. So I usually put a little flag right here to mark the steps. Is there a bigger flag? Let's see. No. Actually, I'll use one of these. There we go. And then I'll see if I've got some little working out munchkins. I thought I had some working out. So now I'm pulling out this little, this is my other little sticker album. Okay, I know I have some shoes in here. Just gotta find them. Okay, here we go. So I don't have any that will really match. Let's just use him. Little running man right here. Okay, and then we'll mark down the steps right there. And then, so this is where I usually use my bottom washi, because like I said, I love it. I just, so I'll go ahead, take the long strip, and it's usually too long. So what I'll do is I will cut it. Let's see, let me move everything. I've gotten off center here. Okay, so I will cut it. So yeah, that'll work. Okay, and then I will use maybe this one. Let me grab this one. Just to decorate. There we go. And then I'll cut this one at an angle. And okay. Whew, I thought that was going to tear everything. Okay. So there is just a little bit of decoration on that. And then look, I can take this and run this across the top. So it just gives me a little bit of a creative way to use the bottom washi, because like I said, the bottom washi is one of my favorite elements of a kit. So I had to come up with a creative way to be able to use it, because I still wanted to use it. I mean, I could always cut it down to go under here, but I really like using the Simply Gilded washi. I love just bringing it in. You know, I used to be a scrapbooker, so I love like all the different textures and, you know, bringing things in from lots of different companies, shops, to build something very unique. So anyway, that's why I do the bottom washi here. And so usually right here, if I don't have like a lot of notes that I need to write, I will go ahead and do basically the same thing as I did right here. And so I'll go ahead and cut that down, and then take it like this. And I guess I didn't think about this, or I wouldn't have had them together, but whatever. I'm not going to stress about that. There's too many other things to stress about than those two patterns being together. Okay, so, and then I'll do this one a little shorter right here. Cut this, and then I have this that I can go ahead and run across the top, leave myself a little bit of space. Well, okay, there we go. And then this is actual sticker paper, so I have to press down a little harder on it. There we go. Okay, so that's done. So basically, when I do a spread, or I start a new week, this is what my spreads look like. They're not completely full, and I'm okay with it, because I want to leave myself room to put stuff as things progress during the week. So it's I kind of do a daily situation, I guess, you know, plan with me daily or whatever, and I can do that as I fill it in. I can maybe try that and show you how the week progresses. But this is what I start off with usually every week. You know, some weeks I have more things to put in there. With the quarantine, there's just not a lot going on. So this is all I have for this at this time. But like I said, some weeks are really, really busy, and some weeks look like this, where, you know, the highlight of my day might be taking trash out to the road. So I'm going to go ahead and fill everything out, and I'll speed through this. And once I'm done filling everything out, then go ahead and show you everything before we close out. All right, so that's everything for the week that I have so far. And what I'll try to do is maybe film every day as I fill it out every day, maybe in the evenings. Then I can tell you, you know, more about my plans throughout the week or everything. But anyway, this is my first plan with me. I hope you all enjoyed it. I hope it gave you a little bit different look on how to plan things. I like to be unique. I don't like to do everything the same way that everyone else does. I always like to be a little bit different. Not that what they do is bad, just I like to be a little bit different, and I just like to do things that work for me. You know, I don't like to follow rules, so to speak. You know, the first thing I used to teach scrapbooking classes, and the first thing I would always tell everyone in the class was that there are no rules in scrapbooking, and I feel the same way about planning. You know, there are no rules, and this is your planner. So, sorry, I got interrupted with a phone call, but this is what I have so far. And we'll do, let's see if I can pick it up. I'll do the little wiggle to see everything. And I might add some stuff, some overlays and things. And then here we go with this. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed. Please leave any comments below that you might have or suggestions. Subscribe if you would like to, and I thank you for watching my first plan with me. Thanks.